Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Going Right Up by PjoeterBliep. And tomorrow will be Adventure 1100. I have created a puzzle for it, and Scott Stroh will be guest solving tomorrow. So if you see a Sudoku adventure pop up on my account and it doesn't look like me, that's Scott, and he'll be solving my puzzle instead of me solving my own puzzle. All right, anyway, so that's something to look forward to tomorrow. But for today, this is the puzzle we have. We've got normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. That means in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we'll be placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have these blue diagonals in the grid. They're all 6 long, so if they start somewhere, like here, they continue toroidally, essentially. And we've marked where they continue. So the B line is these 6 cells. The C line is these 6 cells. And on those lines, we need to place the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. So they're extra regions. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. All right, how do we want to get started? I'm going to start with some basic Sudoku here. So 1 in one of these two. 4 is in one of these two. 2 is in one of these two. 1 down here. Okay, we have these 6s. 6 is one of these two. All right. This is going to be mostly a scanning exercise, it seems like. So the question is, so questions we might want to ask are things like, where does 1 go on such and such line? Where does 2 go, etc. Because those are often fruitful. We need to pick the right line for that. Let's see. This is limited, right? This is 1, not 2, 3, 4. So this is only 1, 5. This is also limited. It's not 1, 2, so it's 3 or 6 only. I think I'm going to color my regions here. So I'm just going to make this green. I'm going to make this purple. I'm going to make this orange. I'm going to make this red. So these are kind of my extra regions. The colors help, I think. So is there any... Interesting. So I'm looking at purple. Where can purple have 6? Looking at 6 in purple. So we had these two 6s here, and they both seem to interfere with purple. That's why I'm looking. So I'm going to highlight all of purple. Now I'm going to deselect where 6 can't go. So can't share a box with that 6. Can't share a row with that 6. So we know that one of these 3 is a 6. Now what do you notice about all 3 of these cells? Well, they all see this cell here, right? This sees it in the box, this sees it in a column, this sees it in the row. So wherever I place that 6, it's gonna affect this cell. It's gonna remove 6 from here. So basically, if I were to try to put a 6 here, I would not be able to put 6 anywhere in purple, which would be bad. So you can think about it either direction. If a 6 was here, we'd break the puzzle because nothing in purple. Or wherever we put the 6 in purple, it will eliminate 6 from here. So this has to be a 3, is my point. And so now this is 1, 6, and this is 2, 6. Right. What else do we have going for us? So that's a 3 in orange. So that means these two can't be 3. And we know that can't be 3. So 3's in one of these two. In this box that points down, 3 looks down, 3's in one of these two. Right. Is there more I can do like what I just did? I'm going to actually pencil this column, which is down to 3 digits. We need a 2, 4, 6. That's not a 6. Huh. If this were a 6, we'd have to put a 6 here. And here. And here. That seems to work okay. So, what about 1? Does 1 affect things? 1 here. We put a 1 here, which would replace the 4 and the 6. Right, this is just 1, 5, 6 for the row. Place the 3 in orange. So this 3 looks down. That's not, oh, we know the 3's over here. Never mind. Just trying to see how that affects things. All right, I may need to find another digit that does something like that. Should we continue with 6s maybe? So on green, 6 affects green quite a bit as well, because it can't be here, here, or here because of this 6. And this 6 says not here. So we only have 2 places for 6. Yeah, that does actually do something. 2 places for 6 in green are here and here. Those both see this cell, so that can't be a 6. That must be a 2. Eliminates 2 from there. So now 2 looks down. That's not 2. That's not 2. So 2's in one of these 2. All right, that's not a 2 anymore. Okay, so that's a 1-6 pair. Anyway, I wanted to continue with these 2's. 2's looks up. Yeah, 2's in one of these 2. All right. I do know that in orange, 2 is here or here. That eliminates from nowhere. Oh, it eliminates from here. These can't be 2. But we already knew that from our corner marks. Okay. 1-6 pair maybe is helpful. 6 in this box is one of these 2. We don't have a 6 on a color yet. There are 4 colors. So any 6 placed has to be on a color. That might be another thing to think about. Because there's 4 colors, 4 regions. And so if there's already 2 6s outside of the colors, we can't put a 6 anywhere but in a color. Because each one wants 1. I'm not sure if that's helpful. It does mean 6 is one of these 2. But yeah, we've got the 6s here and we've got the 6s here. Now, what do we know about that? It does mean that, yeah, 6 is in one of these 2 now, because we placed that 2. But that doesn't help. And then 6 is in one of these 2. That doesn't seem to help, does it? And then 6 is in one of these 2. Also doesn't seem to help. Okay, worth a shot. This column is down to 3, 5, 6. That's not a 6. I got this 2, I got this 3, I got this 1-6 pair. So this can't be 1 or 6 because of this 1-6 pair. Wherever the 1 goes, this sees it, and wherever the 6 goes, this sees it. Basically, this sees both cells, either through the row or the region. So this can't be 1 or 6, meaning it has to be 4, because we only have 1, 4, and 6 left. So that's our 4. And this is 1-6. Okay, what can I do with this 4? We know it's not here. We know it's not here. So 4 is in one of these 2, I guess. I only have 1 4 outside of colors, so this could be the other 4 outside of colors. Okay. This column is down to 1, 3, 5. That's not a 3 because of the corner marks. That's not a 1. So 1, 5, 1, 6. 5 here would put a 5 here. And a 5 here. I don't know if I want to use this. I found a I'll talk about it. I found an interesting chain, I think, at least. So if this was a 1, this would be 6. That's kind of the first step. Otherwise, this is a 5, right? You can agree with that. It's either a 1 or a 5. So if it's a 1, that's a 6. If this is a 5, then what happens is this ends up 3, and therefore this ends up 1. Oh no, that's opposite. No, I saw it backwards, which makes that 6. So basically this being 1 or 5 determines how the 1-6 pair resolves, but that's not what I thought was happening there. Oops. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I guess that means this always has a 1 in one of these two. I'm not sure if that's helpful. Not really. Okay, I need to find something that is helpful. Should I... This isn't 1 or 6 or 3 because it's an orange. So this is 2, 4, 5. 4 is in one of these two. And so is 2. Oh, wait. Oh, this 3 eliminates 3 from here. That's important. But, yeah, we have a 1, 5, 6 triple. So this is a hidden 2, 4 pair in orange. 2, 4 pair. So this can't be 4. Because wherever the 4 goes in orange, it sees this cell. And if that's not 4, then in this box, the 4 has to go here. And that resolves the 2, 4 pair. Gives us the 2 here. This is 3, 5. Okay. That's not a 2. Oh, the 4 looks down, making that a 6. That's a 1. Giving us 5 here. So that's not 5. Neither is that. We get this, the 5 here. This is 3. This is 6, 4. This is 3 or 5. Did I get... Okay, that's 6. That's 5. That makes that 3 and 5. We get our 1 and 6 here. That's 1. Get 3. This is... Finish the green with 4. Finish purple with 1. Finish the box with 2. This is 5 and 2 and 3 and 4, and we're done. All right, cool puzzle, PjoeterBliep. The toroidal diagonals were interesting, and it allowed for some interesting logic. I'm sure there are multiple ways through this puzzle, but I enjoyed the way that I found it. Also, I think I probably just didn't fully scan. Like placing this 4, I should have eliminated 4, for example, or things like that along red, which may have sped things up a bit. But anyway, I had fun. Let me know how you did, and if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.